Hey friends, my name is Jennifer and I am Genevieve Designs. I am working in my flip-flop journal, and the last video we started putting signatures together and stuff, so I wanted to show you what I've done since then, but I also want to tell you there's a playlist for this if you want to start at the beginning with me. Start at the inspiration, the journal that I am using for my inspiration, and also the mock-up that I made. There is the beginning of the playlist, there is a flip through of these, and so I'll link that up there in the cards and down below in the description box. So this is Leslie's from 502 Willow House. She's amazing. You guys should go check her out. I've got her link down below. I've got her YouTube channel link down below. And what else? What else? Today I think we're going to do a little bit of watercoloring. I think we're going to do... Where's it at? Today, after I show you what I've done off camera, this is one of the watercolor paintings I did with my granddaughter in January. And I stuck it on here. So let's just go ahead and make one of these. I want to show you how simple it is to paint something like this. It is so simple. Okay? I've just got it, I've got it covering this part, this flip-flop part. Let's see. So here's the beginning. No, here's the beginning. So if you flip it all the way to the back, right, you've got the short signature. You flip it. There's a signature here. And then this part folds all the way out like this, right? So I want to make another painting to cover these parts of the envelope. Okay? So, but I want to show you how easy it is also. But let me show you first. Let me show you what I've done since the last video. Let me straighten you out. Okay. I actually don't remember what I've done since the last video. I'll try to figure it out. I did go through and fixed some of the signatures. I think I didn't change anything on this one. So you can look at the last video if you want to see the first couple. And then here's this one. I don't think I changed anything on that. So you saw me do that. I did go ahead and glue these two bits down, and I tore this extra piece off. What did I do with all that? I had to kind of gather everything up because I was getting bigger pieces. Now I just need to find it. So I tore this piece off that was there, and I glued this down because this is where the watercolor painting is going to start being attached. Okay, and then, so this folds out like this. So I didn't do anything to that. And then this folds out like this. And then here is, whoops, what do we got here? Uh-oh, I was glued to something. I made the signature that goes in here. So I took some of that ledger paper and I folded it up to make a pocket. There's one of the book pages. There is that coffee stained page from the Fundle. This here is from a bag. Here's the pieces. This is the leftover bits. It was this big. The bag was this wide, and I just opened it up and I trimmed it down to size. I trimmed the bottom off and trimmed it down to size, and I love the way this feels inside. I love the crinkle that it makes when you're flipping your pages. So I've added it to this. I may add it to more. And then there's another small page. There's a ledger from my stash. There's that cotton watercolor paper. And then there is that printable envelope that I'm going to be adding into that list. Or that's added into the list that I haven't yet released at this point. But when I'm done, I will. And then the other side. Right? So not a whole lot. So I did that. And it's going to go here. So then this folds up. I can't decide where I'm going to do that. This folds up like that, right? Then this folds this way. So something keeps falling off. So now we're at the back. And I got this signature together. But you might have seen that already. And then I need to glue that back because it looks like it's tearing up a little bit. Actually, let me do it now so that I don't forget. because, you know, some of these are antiques. This one's from 1909. So they're not, you know, brand spanking new, sturdy. So then this opens up like this. Then here, this signature here, yeah, I think we put this one together, maybe not. Let me flip through it real quick. Book page. Most of this stuff in this signature, I think, is from the Fundle. Well, this is my stash right here. Then this is from the Fundle, and it's got a little tuck that goes up. This one's from the Fundle. That's some cotton watercolor paper. There's that book page. I made it like a little pocket. There's another small book page. There's some of that ledger, music paper. And then there's that other printable. Oh, I'm gonna have to do it this way because of the words. I guess I could cover it up if I wanted to. So it's not sealed because that's the center of the signature. Okay, so that's that one. And I had to use paper clips instead of those other clips because it wouldn't let me move things around very well. Okay, so then I realized I was looking around at my stuff and I forgot I wanted to add this into something. So instead of adding it into a signature, so this, you can kind of see where I glued it. This is what was on my package when I ordered my 507 Willow House Journal package. So this was what's it called? The label, you know, the shipping label. So I tore it off and I glued it down to this envelope that we have flipped out here. So then the next thing is this envelope here, and then this is the back, and then it flips back to the front. So if you were trying to figure out where this is, so I just glued it straight down because I thought, you know what? This was an addition to the mock-up anyway. I added this in while we made this. But I wanted to have it in here because this is what is inspired. She has inspired me to make this journal. So I added that in there. And that's it. So yeah, that's it. That's all I did while you guys weren't with me. Okay. So now I want to make that watercolor painting with you guys. Okay. So this is the stuff that I used with my granddaughter. I got this at Hobby Lobby, but I'm just going to tell you, when I was there a while back, they didn't have any Canson. They just had Master's Touch brand. So FYI, this is 9x12, 98 pound mixed media paper. So I am just going to tear one out. And this is so easy. So then I've got the Cheapy Cheapy. This one I think came from Michael's. I'm not sure, but I've got one linked in the Amazon list that I have listed, linked down below. So the Amazon list is for this project. So I've got that. And then let's do it like this. No, that's not gonna work either. Let's take the lid off. No, the one time the lid doesn't come off. Perfect. It always comes off otherwise. Okay, I'm getting it together here. So I've got my Cheapy watercolors, and then I've got a spray bottle of water, and then I've got 2 brushes. I got a flat wide one. This is a Ranger's brush. It comes in that set of like 6 or something. I'll link it in the Amazon, but it's a 3/4 inch flat brush, and then this one is a number 10 round. And those are the 2 I'm going to use. So I'm just going to pick a few colors, and I'm going to start with my flowers. So with my prototype, the one I made with my granddaughter, the watercolor painting, I did 3 flowers. First, going to spray the colors I think I'm going to use, which is purple, and I want a blue, and I want a pink. And then I'm going to want some greens, but let's just spray this whole little area right here. Okay. So I think first I'm going to start off with my flowers. So I'm going to start with purple, and that's just plain old water up here. Oh shoot, my battery's dying. Let me go ahead and take care of that real quick. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Did a quick change. So what was I doing? I'm going to water down my paint. And I'm gonna start with the purple. And I'm just gonna be really sloppy. So when I was painting with my granddaughter, I had to move really fast. So I'm just gonna get some really kind of irregular triangular, let's scooch you in. Irregular looking like triangle shaped type things. So they're just meant to look like petals. And you just kind of whoop, just keep turning it. I like to water it down, that way you're not, you're not too committed with color when you first put it down. This type of flower is so forgiving. I didn't have this problem when I was painting with my granddaughter. I didn't have the problem of the tripod in the way. Because it's easier just to turn your paper. So let me get back in frame. There we go. So you can make them as big or as little as you want. Right, so I'm even going to take a little bit of water and whoops, I got my finger up in there. It's okay, I'm not going to worry about it. Look at, I can just drag the petal right on down. So since I made that one bigger, I'm going to make the rest of them just a teeny bit bigger. Right, so let's see if we can't balance this out just a little bit more. It doesn't matter though. Don't freak out, don't panic. So there's the blue, or the purple one. Now I'm gonna go pick a blue. I actually don't know which blue I like, actually. Maybe if I do a really watered down blue. Right, so see, you really can't, you just can't mess it up. I mean, you just can't. No matter how hard you try, you can't. Okay, so then the next thing I want to do is I want to add some vines. Alright, I might come back with just some water and maybe get them a little connected here at the bottom. Just a little bit. Right? So I'm just getting clean water. It's not clean, it's actually dirty, but it doesn't matter. Again, it's just one of those things, you guys. It just is okay. The messier, the sloppier, the better. And then the purple. Okay, I almost want to spray them with the water. What do I do with my spray bottle? Just to spray them with the water. Something on there. And just let them do their thing for a minute. Kind of meld together. Okay, so I think while they're doing that, I'm gonna do some vines. So I'm gonna start with a light color. It might be too bright though. Let's see. I like a, no, I'm just gonna stick with it. Okay, so all I'm gonna do is I've got this, let's see, since I've got this really light color right here. It's not the perfect color for what I want, but it's fine for where we're gonna start. Actually, I'm gonna dry this really quick. Hang on. All right, that's good enough. So, now when I was painting with my granddaughter, I didn't care so much about it drying. We just kind of did whatever. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, you know what I haven't used yet is my flat. I'm just going to draw some like vining things. Right, just like that. And then I'm going to use the flat brush. I'm going to get it wet. So this one here, I'm going to get it wet, and then I'm going to put it in that same green paint, and I'm just going to make some leaf shapes. Just like that. I need to get more water in my paint. You can make them big or small, either way. I kind of want oops, can you even see what I'm doing? So you can add as many or as few as you like. So I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to go back to the, whoa. I'm going to go back to the round. And I'm just going to connect the ones that are just kind of just hanging out. And if you don't have that flat brush, this works too. This works just fine. You can totally add your leaf shapes with this little round brush. So that's what we got so far. Then I'm going to go to a darker color. I don't know which color. I think I'm going to go. She limits me to what I'm allowed to use. So if I go to use something, she's like, no, 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 no. I have to kind of go by what she says. So the colors, I guess what I'm trying to say is it doesn't really matter. So I'm going into this like hunter green-ish kind of color, bluish green. Right, I'm just going to go and hit the bottom, or the bottom, one side of them, like that. Gives them instant dimension. And then I'm going to try not to get my arm in the paint. And if you want to, you can come back and add a little bit. So technically, you really don't have to have that flat brush. I thought I used it for more, but I don't think I did. Right, so now we got that. Right, easy, easy, easy. And then I was thinking, should I add another color? And I'm not going to. I'm gonna leave it just like that, I believe. So now I'm gonna pick, trying to think of a pretty color to put in the middle of them. I wonder if this will look good. It's kind of like a brown. Yeah, okay. It's this color here on the palette, if you have this exact palette. So I'm gonna actually get it a little bit wetter. Boop, boop, boop. And I'm just gonna kind of like dot, dot, dot. Oops, can you see? Dot, 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 dot. Dot, dot, dot. Right in the middle. Whoops, getting my sleeve in there. And maybe I'll do a little bit of, maybe I'll do a little bit of yellow. I don't know if you'll see it much, but I know you can't see where I'm mixing. Actually, I'm having a hard time getting it to pick up. Interesting. Maybe I won't do yellow. Maybe I'll do orange. Yeah, and I wonder if I should add some to the leaves. Whoa. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Let's not do that. We're not gonna add any to the leaves. Alright, I'm gonna rinse my brushes off, and then I'm gonna dry this thoroughly and be right back. Okay, so now I'm dry. I have taken and made sure that I was dry, because the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to take a Sharpie. This one is a Sharpie pen, but you can use other pens, like ones that don't activate with water. So if you have an art pen or a Faber-Castell or one of those ones that don't run, then grab that, because there's one more step after this one. So this is just a black Sharpie. This is actually one of mine that I had made for Madecon a long time ago. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to go through, you guys have seen me do this before, where I'm just going to kind of like give some detail. I'll scoot you in. Give some detail to this hot mess of a painting. But somehow it just makes everything just look so good. You don't have to stay in the lines. You don't have to be perfect. I know it's probably hard for you guys to see. My hand in the way. Well, you don't have to be perfect at all. So just do something like that. And then with the vines, you just go through and the leaves, the same thing. You can add a whole lot of detail just with this little thing here, right? Okay, now I need to wipe it off because it's pulling some of the paint off. So there's one. Let me scoot you out a little bit so that you can see a little bit better. Okay, so now I'm going to do the blue one. I think what I'm going to do when I'm finished with this, I am going to scan it and add it into the, even though it won't be big enough for you guys to wrap around your whole, envelope, it's still something you can add into your journal. All right, I'm going to heat set that, even though I don't think you need to. I'm just going to do it real quick just in case. Now this next step might freak some of you out. Maybe just a little. I hope not, but maybe just a little. I'm going to take some coffee stain, watered down coffee in a spray bottle. Actually, let me try to like flatten this out just a little bit. And I'm going to spray it. Because obviously I think the white might be a little too stark for us. All right, so I'm gonna dry it a little and then we're gonna let it sit and then we'll see what we got. Okay, here it is, all nice and dry. So it looks pretty good, it looks pretty vintagey and grungy. But I am gonna go and do another set of scribble marks. To make it look like it's sketchy. I'm gonna do another like layer. All right, I think I'm gonna go get this into my computer really quick and then we will do the next step. Okay, so I got it scanned in, but I'm gonna have to tweak the color. It's not quite right, but that's okay. So I just got it scanned in, so I'll do something with it and we'll add it into the mix. But I'm gonna use this piece and I'm going to get my, let's see, what am I doing? It's gonna go here, here, and here. Okay, so let me move, let me move these two out of the way. And this one. Okay. So I'm going to open this up just like that, and I'm going to open it upside down. I think I'm going to put it right here. Actually, I also think I want to maybe rough up this edge a little bit. Let's do it with some scissors. I just didn't want it to be like perfectly straight. So it's gonna go like this. And I want it sticking up. Oh, I better go ahead and ink this here first. just so it's not stark white. I might have to add something there in the long run. So I think I'm going to come a little bit away from that edge maybe. Okay. So I'm going to take my Fabri-Tac. I did get me a new bottle of Fabri-Tac out because my other one, believe it or not, actually had broken. It's I'll show you. It's broken right here. So the glue comes out right there. So, yeah. That's not good. All right. So I'm going to come a little bit away from the edge just in case I do want to put something there. And I'm coming away from this edge. We're not going to go right up next to that fold. Okay, and then I'm going to fill in the rest. Not fill in, but I'm going to be pretty generous. Okay. All right, so I'm putting this on upside down. Not, I mean, it's not upside down. To the camera, it's upside down. Well, I mean, it is upside down, but it's not gonna be upside down. Jeez. All right, I'm gonna burnish. I think I did come over a little bit. I think I might have cut some of that off, but I'm going to leave it for now. Okay. So I'm going to flip this back around like this. So it's going to fold there. It's going to fold here. There, and then it's going to fold here. And then we've got an excess piece. So I'm trying to angle it to where I can like go ahead and fold it, because I don't know if I'm going to leave it or take it off. Sorry about that. All right, so, yep, boop, boop, boop. So I might leave that like that. I don't know. We'll see. So for now, I'm going to leave it. So the signature, which signature goes in there? This signature goes in here, right there. And that closes like that. And then this signature goes in here. Yep, that goes like that. Well, we're getting pretty big here. All right, this signature goes here. And then this signature goes here. I'm pretty rough with with my, I just, you know what, I just feel like instead of me trying to control what the edges end up looking like, if I just beat them into place, I think we're good. I'm not sure that's good advice. Okay, so again, so we've got the front, we got the signature, we got a pocket, we got open, we got a signature, which we might have to take some things out of. Then we got the flap that pulls out like this. 1, 2, 3. And then we got the signature that's actually going to go here. So, but I don't want to, I don't know what I want to do. I can't decide. So for now, this is what we got. All right. All right. What do you guys think? You gonna give it a try? Let me know if you give it a try. Leave me a comment and let me know if you try to paint you some quick little watercolor flowers that, you know, they don't have to be perfect, because look, you're only gonna see a little bit of it at a time. So they don't have to be perfect. They can just be whimsical and flimsy and sketchy and whatever. They do not have to be perfect. So, yeah, okay, all right. That is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining. Well, look at there. Do we like that next to each other like that? I don't know. Do we? We may. We may. Well, anyway, thank you so much for joining me today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Give me a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.